Oh ho ho ho! It is again Ruben Amorim's man against Nottingham Forest. Hello guys, this is FC RAMSAY and we are back to the stream. It is at the Old Trafford. I mean, a damn 74,000 fans have just gathered at the United Stand to witness this epic clash, Nottingham Forest against United. And talking about this, Nottingham Forest has got that win the previous season in the year 2023. That was some sort of disappointment for the Eric Ten Hag. But yes, that era is up and it is under the Ruben Amorim's new era. Can Manchester United look back to bounce back from their defeat to Arsenal and take on the Nottingham Forest? I mean, Forest under Santo, it will be a huge boost. But the United lineups of Garnacho, Holland, and Fernandes, they have to do something over here. That is the need of the hour because talking about Manchester United in the table, they are so down at number 13 and they have conceded 15 goals and just scored 17. I mean, if you talk about the Premier League table, just have a look over here. I mean, United, just look at it. They have got those 15 goals, conceded 17 goals scored, a total of 19 points and a 2 goal difference. But just look at the top of the table over here. You will get the understanding much better out of it. Yes, now it is clear over here. Just have a look. The top team, Liverpool, has conceded 11 goals, just 11 goals, and it is Chelsea who has conceded 15. Yes, United has also conceded 15 goals. Chelsea has also conceded 15. Arsenal has conceded 14 goals, but look at the goals which they have scored. Liverpool at the top, 29 goals they have scored. Chelsea, they have scored 31 goals, Arsenal 28 goals. So, on an average, you have to score 30 goals in 14 games. I mean, that is just more than 2 goals per game. Manchester City, on the other hand, they have conceded 21 goals and they have scored 27. That is why they are the number 4. But United, look at the defensive aspects. United have scored 15 goals this season, but yes, scored only 17. It is the likes of the United forwards who are not being able to just get those goals, which is haunting. And this is definitely the cause of United fans. You have to worry about it because in the starting lineup, you have got the likes of Holland, Garnacho, Fernandes. Menu is back from the injuries from the past 2 games. He is in the starting lineups. Ugarte is there. Amorim is preferring Ugarte more than Casemiro. Dalot on the left midfields. Amad Diallo on the right midfield. So this is the new concept which Amorim is just implanting in Manchester United. But yes, Manchester United has played to this formation in the year 2021 with the 3 centre backs. And here on the defensive aspects, the 3 centre backs are that of Martinez, De Ligt, and Lenny. Euro is back on the squad. The new signing, the new boost. Lenny Euro made that appearance in the previous game, but it was as a substitution. But in this, he is in the starting lineup. That is definitely the worth watch. Whereas Andre Onana, will he face those nightmares in front of the box, in front of the nets, or that will be a win-win situation? Because in the previous season, it was Nottingham Forest which has just got that win. It was that upset for United. But yes, in the FA Cup, United got those wins. But in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest has got those upsets. So that is what must be worrying for the Uniteds. I mean, that is something which they need to talk about. They need to build up. Whereas on the other aspect, Crystal Palace and Manchester City, Pep Guardiola's men are getting those draw. That is looking disheartening, guys. That is looking disheartening. And yes, Manchester City, Lewis getting those red cards. That was also disappointing. I mean, what is happening? Just have a watch of this game. The links are given in the description as well as in the channel description. The Discord links are given over there. You can get the watch over there also. But apart from that, talking about this game, if we look about the criteria of what is fulfilling this game, I would definitely say United, they are doing good in their defense. They have got those Lenny Euro moments also back to the squad. But yes, on the attacking aspects, the likes of Holland, Garnacho, and whoever, Rashford, whatever it may be, it comes to them. They have to keep those goals incoming, guys. They have to keep those goals incoming, because United, as we talked a few moments back, has conceded 15 goals this season and they have scored only 17. That is what the worry is. That is what the worry for Ruben Amorim will be, because Eric Ten Hag is no more in the team. But if you have to get those wins, you have to come up big. You have to score those opportunities. When you are getting that ball in position inside the box or in those counters, you have to make it big. So let's just switch on the screen to this. It looks better with the lineups. Yes, this is the lineup which United has stuck to it. And with this lineup on the bench, talking about first, the injuries are that of Johnny Evans. Not much of worry for him. Luke Shaw is again back to injuries, man. Luke Shaw is the desire of the team on the left midfields. Lindelof is also injured, so United will definitely try to come up big with not much injuries in their part. But from the other aspect, Nottingham Forest under Santo, they have got Gibbs White, Wood, and Hudson-Odoi as well as Silva on those forwards. So Nottingham Forest, will they get those upsets? Because in the table over here, Nottingham Forest are at number 8. They are doing good. They have scored 16 and conceded 16. But the fact is that they have just lost one game less than United. That is why they are at 4 losses, 5 draws. They are over at the number 8 spot. Damn! Forest has scored. What a corner that is. Holy shit. How is that? I was just talking about the lineups, the aspects, and it has just ended like this so soon in this game. This is going to be worse, man. This is going to be worse. This is upsetting. This is that upset moment which Nottingham Forest has got so early in this game. And what a perfect header that was. Oh my god, holy Christ. That was Diogo Dalot as well as Holland for those headers. But look at that De Ligt movement. In the previous game, the aerial aspects talking about, it was De Ligt who was missing against that of Thomas Partey. And yes, Arsenal took the advantage of those aerial aspects. They were lacking in their build-ups. They conceded, and it is the same way. It is the same way which happened. The aerial duels which we are talking about. Against Arsenal, it was the same aerial duels which the team was lacking. And in this game again, De Ligt, why is he stepping back for those headers? Bruno Fernandes inside the box, Garnacho, header for Holland. How can you miss that from there, Holland? Please give me some explanation to this. How can you miss that header so close to the nets? It is looking disgusting performance from Holland so early in just 3 minutes of this gameplay. What an opportunity Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho made that for Rasmus Holland, and he was late for those runs, just couldn't even get that header perfect. I am saying it repeatedly, it is the attackers from the Uniteds not being able to score those clinical finishings good. It is happening worse with them, and it is the aerial duels which they are lacking. Look at that performance from the centre backs. De Ligt performing like that, staying back, not even man marking that player, getting those headers conceded, and it is again Holland not being able to get a touch to the ball from that Garnacho's assist at the Old Trafford. You are down by one goal in just 3 minutes, and you are lacking in those clinical finishings. I mean, how can you miss that Holland? I mean, what was that? My God. Even a kid of 8 years to 10 years would have scored those headers, which Holland just got it so perfectly from Garnacho. And that too, you are down by one goal. You have to be that efficient. It is damn annoying. It is damn annoying. The performance of the attackers for the Uniteds, it is damn annoying. It is looking too bad in shape. It is looking too bad in shape. This is not what which you are going to witness. This is not which you are going to witness. This is not which you want to expect the team to perform so pathetically, so trust. I mean, you have to get those goals incoming, you have to get those movements right. You have to be clinical in those aspects to get those goals converted. You have to be that efficient to get it enough. Oof. Getting such an early goal, it is going to be quite disheartening for the fans. And that too at the Old Trafford, at your home, you are going to get considered so early. That was again some sort of opportunities for Bruno Fernandes, but nowhere near it. He was nowhere near to it. He was nowhere near to it. He was nowhere near to it. He was not at all looking near to it. No way he was looking near to it. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even that close to get that opportunity. Oh my God, how can you just deny that goal? And what is Holland doing at such an early chance? This is what the United is lacking. This is seriously what the United is lacking this season. They haven't considered much. They have considered the same as what the top Premier League teams have considered this season. It looks so bad at times. It looks so bad at times. Club with so much of glory, club with so much of potential, but yet not being able to perform. That is what the concern is. That is what the concern is. Holland stepping in. Man, he is getting collided to the players like anything. He is getting those collisions like anything. He is just colliding with the players like anything, not being able to get anything out of the box. Not getting those performances quite good, which is necessary. If this is the way you are going to perform, I mean, the only expectations will be left that Amad Diallo is going to get some assist or on the score sheet. Menu, Garnacho, Garnacho to Holland, Dole out, Martinez, Delict, Leniero, Fernandez. Dallo is cutting in, yes, looking that good. Bruno Fernandez with that cross. Garnacho was far off. Garnacho was far off. That is that simple thing. If your midfield player is going to get that cross, you have to come in front of those defenders. What was that? Diego Dalot trying from those far off the box. What is he thinking of himself? Press, 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 guys, press. Don't give them those spaces. You have to press. Lots of worries for Ruben Amorim. Considering in just 3 minutes, I mean, this is the first time at United Ruben Amorim is considering in just under 3 minutes. That is going to be lethal. That is damaging. Onana, Dalot. Dalot is speeding away. Look at that run from Garnacho. Where is he staying? When Dalot is making those runs, he is staying close to Dalot. That is astonishing gameplay which Garnacho is showing. Menu Fernandez. Damn. That was an opportunity, boy. That was an opportunity. It was close to the box. It just got some kind of deflection. Maybe the rain or the wind over there is playing that vital role. Fernandez has got that opportunity. It was close, guys. It was close. Delict getting those interceptions. Good. Make those runs, boys. Press, press, press. Ugarte, Menu. Back to Ugarte. Dalot has to press. Dalot has to press. He is staying bit deep. He has to press. Martinez. Menu. Garnacho. Dalot. Garnacho. Good move. Into the wings. Give that cross, boy. Give that cross. Is that the corner? No. Denied. Good press from Dalot. Menu inside the box. That is a foul. Give that a penalty. And I think that is the penalty which is the need of the hour. That is a foul inside the box. Was that inside the box? No, that wasn't inside the box. That was few inches off the box. Otherwise, it would have been a penalty. Take that free kick cool, boys. Take that free kick cool. Get your time. Get your position. Delete inside the box. Holland inside the box. I can see Amad Diallo staying on the edge of the box. Will Fernandez give that to Amad Diallo, or will he go for those headers? Yes, he has gone for Menu. My God! Oh my God! That was just close. I just had it nailed that Bruno Fernandes was going to give that to Menu because he was staying on the edge of the box. Plenty of space. But the Forest got that block right on time. Man, that was into the nets. That was into the nets. that was into the nets. That shot from Menu was inside the nets. Damn, the ball I think just gets inside the line of the goalkeeper. Corner again incoming. Get those headers, boys. No. Amar Diallo, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Dalot to Fernandes again, Garnacho. Something is looking cropping up from those left midfields or the left wings. United are looking gaining their position on the left part of the field. Dalot interception. Menu, nice pass. Bruno Fernandes. Diallo. Dribble, 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 man, dribble. Denied, 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 denied. You are not being able to get that dribble. You are not being able to get that dribble. That is looking something disappointing. Amar Diallo is not looking in his best of his forms. Amar Diallo is not looking in the best of his forms. De Ligt is going for those destroy movements on the centre backs. Lenioro is staying deep. He is taking those defensive fullbacks. That is some interception from the referee. And yes, to talk about this game, the referee on pitch is Darren England. The Englishman on pitch. Hope he doesn't make any bad decisions to this game. I hope the referee doesn't make any bad decisions for this game today. It will be damn annoying. It will be really damn annoying. 17 minutes, talking about these stats. 3 from United, 1 chance from Forest, and they have converted it. It is definitely the time. You have to get those goals, boys. You have to get those goals. That is Holland. He has scored. That looks good. That is what the comeback is. Damn. It was just Holland open to the nets. No one was there. Otherwise, it would have been a miss. And I would have just screwed Holland to this. And thank God, De Ligt to Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte was speeding in. He got Garnacho. Was Garnacho offside? No. That was some sort of deflection, I guess. No. What a good performance from Garnacho. Not getting those finishings. No, Garnacho went for those finishing moments. Oh my God. It was a deflection from their goalkeeper. But yes, a goal incoming is the talk which is needed. Anyhow, however, whichever way it is coming, it is going to be good. But look at that, it was Garnacho going for those shots. I mean, in the lineup, it is Sales for Nottingham who got that deflection. Thank God it was a goal. If Holland would have missed that from that angle, I would have just screwed him. I would have screwed him badly. So yes, equalizer all in just 18 minutes. Get your momentum, boys. Get your momentum. Get the goals incoming and get your momentum right into the right position. Garnacho, Dalot, build up peacefully. No need to go for those counters. Back to Dalot. Get those headers, Holland. Get those headers at least. So yes, I think this is the first goal which Rasmus Holland has got under Ruben Amorim. And talking about the stats for United, I mean, in this season also, it is Rasmus Holland. This is his first goal. Yes, Rasmus Holland has got his first goal of this season and his first goal under Ruben Amorim. Thank God Ruben Amorim has started getting all the players scoring. That will be looking good. United getting all those players scoring will be looking good. Rasmus Holland getting his first goal under Ruben Amorim. Yes, that is also good. Delict back to Onana. Don't make mistakes, Onana. Stay cool, stay peace. Onana, Martinez, Delict is staying on the center of the backs. Menu, Fernandez, Amar Diallo was on the edge of the box but denied. Amar Diallo is not looking in his best form today. I mean, to all my predictions, this game, which I predicted in the start of the stream, that yes, United are going to win by 3 goals, but it is still one each. And to talk about Amar Diallo, he is not looking that best in his form. Get them outnumbered in your box, guys. Get them outnumbered in your box. Only one, two players of Forest are in the box of United. Not much worries. Apart from this game, there was also the game in between Crystal Palace and Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's men getting down to 10 men and also suffering that equalizer. But yes, Guardiola had just said that they were going to win. They were going to get those wins against Crystal Palace, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It happened for no reason, but it didn't happen. But United are looking good in their composure. They are looking to maintain their formation. Dalot is speeding away. Good move. Get the cut in. That was some opportunity denied. That was some opportunity denied. But what has happened? There is that Forest player on the left wings. But that is a good tackle from Martinez in the end. I think that is a goal kick. That is the goal kick. Will those be concerning, because there is a Q&A over the chat, that will United get those big victories tonight? Is that the happening which is going to be the aspect to watch? That is what which we are waiting for. Get Nottingham Forest down the table. That is what is required. Get Nottingham Forest down the table. That is what is required. Damn, it hurts. Just hits the crossbar. It was again that second goal. Holy Christ. What is going to happen? It is definitely going to be worrying. It is definitely going to be worrying. It is definitely going to be worrying. Things are worrying. Bruno Fernandes is going to take that corner, but again Dallo is staying on the edge of the box. Get that to him, but there is a man marking from Forest as well. Damn, that header was no way close. That header was no way close. That header was no way close. It was nowhere close, guys. It was nowhere close. It was nowhere close to be seen. What do you think? Is that going to be the concern? Or is something which is going to get those disappointments? In the 18th minute, 23rd minute, 27th minute, 27 minutes again. Milenkovic is the man who is scoring. I mean, he is giving those disturbing moments. And this table, Milenkovic has got those headers. It is those aerial aspects which they are just trying to get the edge off, which Arsenal took that advantage. It is again Nottingham Forest trying to take those advantages. Bruno Fernandes, what a cross that was! Was that a cross which was required? The third corner incoming. Get those headers. Man, the crosses from the corners are not looking good. The pitch is wet, it is raining, and it is quite concerning because the corners are not getting those crosses from Bruno Fernandes well into the box. They are not flighted. Not a worry for the Forest at Old Trafford. Ooh, that was a left footer. That was a left footer curler. But the rain is just denying. No, it was Delict getting those interceptions. Delict got that deflection. Delict just got that deflection. It was right. In those tackles, Delict is really good. But I am really worried about Delict's aerial presence. Oh my god. Again inside the box. Oh my god. Nightmares for Andre Onana. I mean, so many players inside the box. He must be worrying. But he was right on that spot. But the ball was just off the post. The ball was just off the post. The way the three centre backs of United are playing, Lenny Euro, Delict is staying weight deep. That is not going to do. Delict has to move high. He has to come up high on the pitch. Whereas Lenioro and Martinez have to stick down. That is not happening. That is not happening from Delict. Onana, Delict, Lenioro again. Onana clears that ball. No way near for Diego Dalot to get a hold of it. What is incoming for Andy Onana? Save it, guys, save it. Just get that deflection. Oh my god. Forest are just invading in the box of United and they are playing so good. Milenkovic, Wood, Gibbs White, everyone are there inside the box from Forest and they have got their third corner. Oh my god. But this side of the pitch, in the second half, it will turn bad because most of the water staying on the pitch will be just dried up. Get those headers, yes. Delete gets that clearance well. No worries for him. No worries for Mathis Delict. So far, he is doing his job good. Menu Fernandez. Nice tackle, Fernandez. Look at Garnacho, man. He is not just being able to receive that ball so good. Garnacho, but he is the single man left over. Fernandez is there. What a shot Garnacho is making. I mean, he is just a kid. He is just a kid. Look at the power in the shot. It was nothing in it. There was nothing in that shot to get a goal out of it. There was nothing in that shot left. It was just like a baby scoring from outside the box with no power in it and not being able to do anything to it. No worries for Forest. No worries for Forest so far in this game. I mean, will it be the survival or will it be the drawing off points for both the teams? It will depend because Ruben Amorim will definitely have some sort of substitutions in those 60 minutes. He has got his full squad. Amorim has got those full squad which is there. So no worries for him. It will be no worries for Amorim to make those substitutions as well. I mean, United fans will not hurry. I mean, not be in a worry. But the strategies of Ruben Amorim with these attackers, I don't think that will be much fruitful at the end of the season as well. They have to get those transfers. Damn, it just hits the crossbar. How astonishing the game is changing every moment. This is looking astonishing, and every time the game is changing drastically. This game is changing its position drastically from time to time. Ha ha ha. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Forest are trying for those big counters. Forest are going for those big counters. That is looking lethal. That is looking too lethal. I think that is not happening. That is not happening from United. They are not looking, I mean, they are not going for those moves. Amorim has made some kind of instructions, I guess, because the last, it was in the 41st minutes which Fernandes got those opportunities. All is about to end in the first half of this. Much of the possession is with United. Counters being made, but the number of shots which they have made is six. Three big chances for United and not being able to score. That is concerning, with only one goal being scored. Lenioro Onana safe. 1 minute off added time for this first half, but nothing is looking cropping up. Both the teams are just trying to end this half, go for those refreshing moments, and get those new build-ups, new strategies. Getting those new strategies will definitely implement some of the results in the second half, I guess. I think the referee is going to blow the whistle very soon. He has it in his hands. Yes, he has. The referee has blown the whistle, and here comes the end of the first half. None of the teams provided. Talking about United, just look at it. Seven shots they got, three big chances, no conversion, two big chances missed at the Old Trafford. This is damn annoying. This is damn annoying. Whereas Forest getting only 27% of the possession, getting those six shots, it is a huge, huge game which they have played. They have just stick to their basics. They haven't just changed much of the aspects. Whatever they have done it so good, and they have managed to get it so good. Will there be any sort of substitutions which is required? I don't think so. I don't think so that Amorim must go for those substitutions. Not required. Substitutions not required. Much of the work is left for Ineos to do. They have got to do something or the other. I mean, they have to come big if they are going to get something out of this squad. I mean, just look at this. You are not going to believe your eyes. There were so many chances in this game to be played, but nothing looked good for United, because the only aspect which is alarming is that their attackers are not being able to get those. That is what is disappointing, and that is what is disheartening for the fans. The same thing is happening. The theater of dreams, that is definitely the watch for will be. Anyways, guys, I will also take a just 1 minute break, and I will also be back because we have been doing the streaming in the previous match as well as late tonight. There is the likes of Real Madrid. They are also going to face against Girona. We will be having a watch of that also. Are things going to be worried? I mean, just look at this in the second half. If things are not happening for United in the lineup, talking about Menu, his presence in the midfield is looking a bit disappointing. I don't know whether he is in full form or not. He is lacking some sort of consistency in this game. But Delict, Martinez, and Lenioro, they didn't have much to prove. Ugarte is looking decent, but the man which is worrying in form is Amad Diallo. He is looking a bit concerned. Amad Diallo is the man which we are having so much expectations, but he is looking bit out of form. But talking about this number 7, Neko Williams, he has been performing too good. He might be the reason Amad Diallo is not performing. Some sort of changes Amorim has to make if they need those right midfields along with the assist of Bruno Fernandes to come up into the second half. They have got Mazraoui, Mason Mount, all out of form. Whom do you believe? Malaysia might come, but will Dalot be sacrificed, or Malaysia will they try to play it against Amad Diallo? Diallo will move to the rights, whereas Rashford or Malaysia might drop in. have to make changes, man. You have to make changes. When Amar Diallo is not being able to play against Anderson, Williams, man marking him too good, you have to make those changes. You have to come up big. Anyways, I will just take a short break of 1 minute and I will be back. Do stay tuned, guys. And yes, those of you who are watching the stream, do give us those like, share, and subscribe moments. Your support means a lot to us. So yes, do stay tuned. I will just take a short break of 1 minute and I will be back. And those of you who are watching, give us those like, share, and subscribe moment, guys. It means a lot to us. Players are warming up, and we are also back with that break. It was long, streaming the past match also, as well as this. I mean, everything is becoming so hectic, man. But what is this being shown? And players are warming because it is just raining and it is scarce cold over there. We have to get those moves. You have to get those moves big. Do you think any kind of substitutions are required? I think Ahmad Diallo, he must be called off to the bench because for this game he is not looking best in his form. He has been denied those opportunities. So yes, the second half has just begun. Substitutions being made, no substitutions being made. No substitutions from either of the managers, and they have stuck to what it is. This thing of Amorim I am liking a bit at times. This aspect of Ruben Amorim I am definitely liking a bit at times. He is doing that job too good. Damn, again. In just that opening, it is getting those scores. It is happening time and again. It is the second time again in the first half it was in 3 minutes and in the second half it is under just 2 minutes. What is this happening over here? This is something which is taking a toll out of me. I mean, back to back in both the half, Forest are scoring like anything, and what is this happening? Bruno Fernandes was a miss pass to Lenioro. Ugarte, what? The ball got deflected? What was that? What was that shot? Oh my god. Look at that finishing from Gibbs White. What a finishing that is. Onana was just dumbstruck. I mean, what a finishing that is. I mean, look at that shot from Gibbs White. I want to have that highlight replay again. What a shot it is. How are things turning over here? That is looking damn disappointing. That is looking damn disappointing. Oh my god. That is looking damn disappointing. This is looking quite disheartening. This is looking quite disheartening. I mean, how things are turning, how things are happening over here. How can we just deny it? This is looking quite disheartening. This is really looking quite disheartening. At your home, you are down by 2 goals, and back to back in both the halves, you are getting those goals. Menu was inside the box, but look at that physical presence from Kobe Manu. Whereas Holland also, he's just playing like toddlers. Rasmus Holland is just playing like toddlers inside the box. Bruno Fernandes. I mean, why these crosses are made so close to the goalkeeper? What a pass Garnacho is making. Damn it, Garnacho, be a big boy. You are acting like a baby on field. Look at that passing from Garnacho. I mean, how is Diego Dalot going to convert it? But that finishing from Gibbs White, what a shot that was! Oh my god! Onana was just having a look at some of the fans, I guess. He was not there concentrated on the position of goalkeeping. Dalot is having a run, but who is inside the box for those headers? No one. Ugarte. I think after 60 minutes, Casemiro needs to come onto the pitch. Ugarte as well as Menu not getting those performances. Whereas Forest, oh my god, that is the third goal. Holy Christ. That is Wood, I guess. My god. United are down by 2 goals in 53 minutes. Gibbs White, look at his crossing. He is taking that heavy exit again. What was Martinez, Onana, Delic doing? Just look at it. That header, Onana just didn't get a touch, and Martinez, what he was doing, I mean, what they were doing in the nets, standing firm over there. Oh my god. It is Gibbs White who has scored, it is Wood who has scored, Milinkovic has scored, all those defender strikers scoring it. Only that one goal from Gibbs White at was some sort of a marvel. Other than that, it is all the mistakes of the United players. So Ruben Amorim is not that answer, I guess. That is not going to do. He is still persisting with Amad Diallo. He has not made that substitution. I mean, the performance of the players, just look at it. Onana gets that miss pass, and again, that was some sort of scoring opportunities which he is just giving away to those tricky Forest. Still not going for those substitutions. Just look at it. Lenny Euro is performing too bad. Hudson Odoi is overtaking him. Amar Diallo is performing too bad. I mean, questions will be raised for Ruben Amorim as well because he is still persisting with those players who are not performing and giving them those opportunities. That will be something which is concerning. It will be worrying as well. And all the responsibilities will be on Ruben Amorim for the underperformance of United players. This is going to be too bad. But it is his lack also. He is not getting those players who are not performing. He is not even changing them in the first half as well. Nottingham Forest has got that upset defeat in the previous season of the Premier League in the last matchup, and in this one also they are going to get those. Look at that first touch from Ugarte, nowhere near the ball. Diallo inside the box. To whom are you passing, boy? Hudson Odoi again. Challenge from Ugarte, but yes, what is Leto Euro doing against Hudson Odoi? He is overtaking. Look at his speed. Oh my god. No sort of relaxation for the United fans because again, Ruben Amorim getting those defeat, United getting those defeat. It is the players who are not performing, and the same is happening. It is Garnacho who is being called on. I mean, called off to the bench. Rashford moving in, but still Amad Diallo is the man. Ruben Amorim is still persisting with him. Delict playing on those central part of the centre backs in these three centre back formations is definitely not going to give those results because Delict has to move high up on the pitch. Diallo has won it. He is inside the box. No one from the United are in the box to cover up for those moments of Amad Diallo. Suddenly, the Red Giants they are looking. I mean, loss of those characters in those build-ups is looking quite evident, and they are looking a bit demotivated as well on the pitch. Gibbs White and Hudson Odoi, they are making those magical moves on the pitch. They are in the best of their form. Oh my god, that is the fourth goal. Holy Christ. That was offside, I guess. Yes, that was offside against Delict. Dallo moving in. There is Rashford. Will he get a touch to it? No. Dallo is still getting the hold of the ball. Thank God that is that second goal. Oh my God. It is Fernandes getting those. Good build up, guys. Good build up. Stick to it. Get those equalizers, man. Get those equalizers. It's high time. Already half of the season is up. Diallo was still persisting in. Bruno Fernandes getting that chance. But look at that move from Rashford and Holland, where they were staying, what they were. But yes, it created the space for Bruno Fernandes and he created it so clinically. Get that third goal, guys. Get that third goal. Get that fire inside you, boys. Get that fire inside you. Martinez finally getting that position. Lenny Yoro, stay with the ball, hold the position. Rashford, Yoro again. Delict, Martinez. Martinez has got Holland. What is Menu passing there in the midfield? Bruno Fernandes, Dalot. Get that goal! Amad Diallo! Oh my God! Inside the box, you are shooting like that. He was in an open space. It was just for him to get that shot perfect into the nets. Cheer up, boys. Cheer up. Come big. Lenioro, Delict, Dalot, Menu, Rashford. Back heel to Amad Diallo. Rashford is moving where? I mean, what sort of dribbling that is Marcus Rashford doing on the pitch? So finally, Harry Maguire onto the pitch. Mazrui is also coming onto the pitch. So defensive aspects changes are being made. Finally, on the 64th minute, Ruben Amorim is going for those substitutions. But yes, this substitution was needed in the second half, guys. This substitution was needed in the second half. Delict was not going good, as I said. He was not playing those centre back high up on the pitch, which is required for those three centre backs in the lineup, as well as Lenny Yoro. Good move that is. But Mazrui against Hudson Odoi, that will be critical to watch. That will be too critical to watch. Mazrui wins it. Menu. What a pass that is Kobe Manu making. I mean, they have got the likes of Joshua Zirkzee as well. Is Joshua Zirkzee fine on the pitch? I guess yes, it is. Yes, Zirkzee is there, Malaysia is there. Zirkzee must be appointed as soon as it is possible. Joshua Zirkzee must be called onto the pitch, and it is high time that Rasmus Holland must make his move. Silva moving off the pitch from Nottingham Forest. Morato making his substitutions. The number 4 from the tricky Forest. Press, guys, press. You have to press. It is high time that Rasmus Holland must be made the substitution and Joshua Zirkzee must be called onto the pitch. Otherwise, this game is not going to get that high. This game is definitely not going to get that high. It is high time Zirkzee must be called onto the pitch. This is not going to be that worthy. Menu Martinez, Menu cutting in, Rashford, Menu not being able to win. Look at that dribble which Forest are making. What a control of that ball they are having. Forest are having a control of that ball so good. Missouri getting that tackle, it was good. Look at that challenge. Missouri is making those challenges so good. He is getting those support for Hamad Diallo. 70 minutes are up. 20 minutes plus stoppage time. Get those equalizer, guys. Get those equalizers. I mean, when you are so close to the pitch, why is Amad Diallo, Rashford, or Dalot staying so far onto the pitch? worries for Ruben Amorim. He has to answer. Thank God Zirkzee is seen warming up. Please make that substitution as fast as it is possible. Why are you not passing to Amar Diallo? He is staying so wide on the corners and he is being consistently given the pass by either Mazrui or from the centre backs. Holland, Dalot inside the box, Menu, denied, Rashford. Not happening, guys. Harry Maguire, Onana, it is safe. Thank God, no worries and no missed passes from Maguire. Good tackle that is. That is what the mistake United players are making every time they are moving from the flanks and trying to cut in. Rashford, get that shot, boy. Why are you passing to Dalot? Forest are really getting those clearances good. Nottingham Forest are getting those clearances so good. Martinez, oh my god, block, block. Forest are just dropping in deep and trying to get that goal margin intact up to the 90th minutes, staying so deep in their defense. It is the creativity which the United players have to just show in to get those goals. Dalot cross. Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee both coming onto the pitch. Substitutions finally being made, but it is already 74 minutes. Get those substitutions good, guys. Get it fast and get it good. Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee to bring in some creativity onto the pitch, and it is Bruno Fernandes who is being called off. I guess it will be Rasmus Holland as well. Oh my god, Rasmus Holland is staying on the pitch. What are the two substitutions which has been made? Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee. Oh, oh, oh. Ugarte has been sacrificed. Damn, that is what it is looking lethal because it is what you have to prove. You are reinforcing those attacks for those goals. That is what it is required. Definitely a good job which Amorim is doing. Dalot, Maguire, Martinez. That is what the midfield which I am talking about. You have to play those square box in the midfield to get those passes. That is what Kobe Manu is not doing that good. Zirkzee dropping in. Mount, Maguire. Where is that cut line which Rasmus Holland? Look at what where he is standing. He's standing like a goat. I mean, just like a donkey, Rasmus Holland is staying. He's not making those moves even from the deep line of the centre backs of the Forest. How is that goal going to come if you are not making those moves? Oh my god. Substitutions coming for Forest as well. I mean, that goal from Gibbs White, it was something which was miraculous. Gibbs White and Wood both just coming off the pitch. Elanga and Dominguez. I mean, to talk about this kid, Elanga, just look at his stats. He is that man. I mean, he is so good. He is from the United Academy. He is at Nottingham Forest. I mean, United just sacrificed this kid, 21, 22 years of age, sacrificing him from Sweden. He has been sacrificed by United to Forest. That was a bad move. Elanga was just transferred to Nottingham. That was a bad move which United has done. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. What move can we get those moments at Old Trafford? Or will it be the first loss of Ruben Amorim at their home? Finally, the linesman has got those instruments perfectly fit. I think some kind of hearing aids which he was missing, or there was some kind of technical glitch. The game has resumed, and again it has stopped. Mazrui and Hudson Odoi getting on those collisions. Injuries, man, injuries. With this win, Nottingham Forest are just crawling up on the fifth spot. They will move ahead of Aston Villa on those goal difference. Holland making those runs, no denied. Murillo is doing his job so good. Oof. Rasmus Holland is not getting involved anywhere on the pitch. What is he doing? I am not being able to understand. Maguire, Menu, Zigzag has dropped in. Rashford, Hello, Rashford again. Rashford with his right footer. What a header, man. You should have gone for those shots. Diego Dalot is just aiming on those dreamy shots so far from the nets. There was plenty of space. He should have gone with those shots, but he just persists with those headers. This is looking disappointing. Masrui, Maguire, not happening, not happening. You have to be creative. Nottingham Forest are just dropping down in those defensive aspects, whereas United are not looking that creative. And Sir Harry Maguire is making those wide passes to whom, where, how, what. I don't know what is happening over here. Onana, Maguire, don't commit any mistakes in the defensive passes, boys. It will be too critical. Menu is staying high up. Mount is staying high up. To whom are these centre backs going to make those passes? Zirze has got a cut in. Yes, Dalot is on the edge of the box, but not being able to get those crosses good. I think Dalot should move to the right midfields, whereas Rashford should move to the left midfields. What a hurriedly corner that was taken by Dalot. I think the United players were not even ready to take those headers. I mean, Diogo Dalot taking that corner so hurriedly, neither of the United players were ready to take. Mount and Zirkzee staying on those defensive lineups of Forest, but Rashford not making his moves. Zirkzee again. Menu to Dalot. Get that header, guys. Rashford. Oh no, it was Diallo. Oof. That was some opportunity for Amar Diallo. Was that a handball? No. Menu, Martinez, Zirkzee. I mean, that is not happening if Dalot as well as Amar Diallo both are staying so wide of the pitch. They have to just cut in a bit deep. What is Harry Maguire doing? He is trying to go for those counters, staying high up on the pitch. Oh my god. United getting this defeat so early under Ruben Amorim. I mean, it is the lack of, the composure of the United players not doing good, not performing their best. This has what resulted in this. Unless and until they are going to get those equalizers, this is definitely going to be the worry. This is definitely going to be the worry which they might be suffering. All eyes, all news will be on Ruben Amorim. Dalot, yes, getting in. Why Dalot is going for those dream shots outside the box? I mean, it is just 90 minutes, and you have to get those passes too clinical in these moments, and he is aiming for those big shots. It was Zirkzee, it was the likes of Holland, everywhere there were players on the pitch. I think nothing is left. 7 minutes of stoppage time. All of the United fans are just staying standing on their seats to witness that equalizer. Will that going to happen? Rashford mispassing it consistently. There is a consistency in the lack of form and lack of composure from Rashford. Mount not being able to get those clearances, whereas Diogo Dalot, he is staying so close to Mount. How are the results going to come? How are the creativity going to play over here? Mazrui, Rashford, Holland, what a pass that is from Rasmus Holland. What is he dreaming of on the pitch? I mean, throw this player, Rasmus Holland, out of the United and get any other player who can play on that role. He has got that single goal tonight. I mean, today is that goal which he got, this single, being the striker of the team, getting that first goal of the season. Onana, Dalot, Zirkzee and Holland, but Rasmus Holland again not at the right spot at the right time and missing away everything. That is a foul to Amar Diallo, I guess. Give him that card. Yes, good one. Book him. Williams has been booked. I mean, I have seen United players lacking physicality at times, but talking about Kobe Manu as well as Amar Diallo, they are lacking physicality to hell lot of. Mount going to take that free kick. It is almost like a corner. Can he get that curl? Can United get that goal? There is Diallo staying. No. Get that goal, Rashford, man. What a shot that was. Deflection to it, leading to a corner. Opportunities are there, but you have to get the hold of it. Quite good. Look at it, Rashford with that corner. What a good cross. Oh my god, Lisandro Martinez again. What would you call it? Is it a bad day or the players not performing? The players are trying. To the far post, it was Martinez. The ball was just bit high off the top post. Just 2 minutes of play time left. Mount, Mount. He is just piling up his mounted. What is Onana doing so hastily? I mean, has he gone mad? What is this happening with referee and Mount, and as well as that of Andre Onana? Onana has simply wasted 30 seconds of time doing those waste moments. That is a toothless aggression from United. Not getting those edges, not performing well. If you name it, now you tell me, is it Eric Ten Hag or now is it Ruben Amorim? Now you tell me, guys, what is that is happening? Damn, Forest are now going for those counters and it is already 97 minutes on the clock. Manchester United has lost. It was a waste, and they just proved that they are one of the, damn annoying players on the pitch doing nothing. Just have a look of what happened. Nothing serious is happening at United. Nothing serious is happening at United. With this gameplay, you are going to get zero results. 16 shots, 7 on target, 3 big chances, 2 chances missed. Anyone has got any answer to this? All the questions, whether Ten Hag was good, whether Ruben Amorim was good, what he has got to say. But 7 shots on target, 3 big chances, and 2 chances missed. That is hell lot of underperformance, guys. That is hell lot of underperformance. You have got nothing to do to it. And your players are not being able to perform, when your players are not going to get those results, then these stats are hell lot of meaning. Nothing meaning for you, meaningful in it. 9 fouls, whatever it is. Just look at this stat again. In the own half, 265 passes. Where is the build up? 254 passes in the opposition half. You were not looking creative. That is disappointing. You haven't just got that edge to it. Look at those corners. Where is the corners being taken? Yes. Damn, United getting those 4 corners? Yes, it was. In the past 5 games, 11 goals scored. All the results which Nottingham Forest got in the previous season, the same thing happened this season also. Garnacho playing like a baby, not doing anything. This game has just let down Ruben Amorim as well as the United fans. Every aspect of it, they have just let down the team. And again, in the press meet, in the post-match press meet, Ruben Amorim will again say that yes, our team has been doing well, we have been doing good, but is that the solution which the team is requiring? I have got no answers for this, because United facing those losses time and again. And in the table, it is Nottingham Forest who has crawled up to the 5th spot, 2 points behind Manchester City. Whereas Arsenal and Chelsea still have a game to play. It is Chelsea who are going to play against Tottenham, and Arsenal are against Fulham. Chelsea are playing away as well as Arsenal are playing away. But this table over here, just have a look. And this is getting worse and worse. United getting just 5 wins out of those 15 games, 6 losses. But Nottingham Forest, just look at it, two more wins and two more losses less. That is what the aspect is. United could have crawled up to the sixth spot with two wins. If your attackers are not going to be good, the 18 goals they have conceded, this is the third one. I mean, third goal in all total in this game. There were 15 goals prior to this game. And yes, talking about the other teams, they have also scored. City has conceded 21, Arsenal 14 goals, Chelsea 15 goals, Liverpool 11 goals. It is quite in that range. But look at the scoring aspects. All the teams which are above Manchester United, just look at them. Tottenham 28 goals, Bournemouth 21, Fulham 21, Brighton 23 goals, Brentford 51. Brentford are really doing too good. Aston Villa 23 goals, Nottingham Forest 19 goals. But they have managed to get those draws, whereas United has managed to get those losses. You have to score if you have to win. That is what the aspect is. If you are not going to score, if you are not going to get those clinical moments on the pitch, then definitely that is not the aspect which you are having. This is seriously, oh, I mean, you guys would think that I am not just talking bad about this club, but this is the fact. I mean, let me just take you back to the Premier League table again. This is what it is. It is standing Liverpool at top, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Forest, all by the virtue of their goal scoring opportunities they have got, and they have got those well. City this season, they haven't been good in those clinical finishings. That is why the reason why they are at number 4. Yes, they have got those injuries as well, but of the big chances which City has created, conversion rate is too poor for them this season. That is what is happening. Their downfall is. Same is with United. Tottenham got those victories in the first few matches of the season, but again they are back. I mean, no, Spurs cannot be just trusted by anyone. Brighton still has a game to play and they will come big. Whereas on the other hand, in the Bundesliga table, if you talk about it, is Bayern who are at the top. Frankfurt, Leverkusen, Leipzig with today's win have crawled the 4th spot. Dortmund and Stuttgart. So this is looking good. The Bundesliga table is back, but only the uncommon Frankfurt with the likes of ATTK and as well as Marmoush doing good. And yes, on the other hand, it is Barcelona facing those draws against Real Betis, and it was a game where Real Betis are at 11th position of the table. A penalty as well as a late scorer from Diallo, but today Real Madrid has got a game to play. I mean, two more games to play, and they have given that advantage to Real Madrid as well. Today it is the game between Girona and Real Madrid, and talking about this table, 2 games behind Barcelona and 5 points. So yes, still a 1 point lead they will get. That is all for today, guys, because I am really tired. We will watch that Girona as well as Real Madrid, but I won't stream it anymore. Those of you who want to join our Discord can have the watch over there also in the Discord, where the streaming links are there, as well as that website GXR. It is available over there. You can watch over there also. So off for today. Bye for now. Tomorrow morning we will come up with those total compilation of videos what happened today of all the 3 streams which we were doing. And yes, till then, bye bye, good night, keep going.